Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today, let's talk about Slayers Gaming asks, how do you make serious paper on YouTube? He went on to say basically what everyone on YouTube wants to know is how to make money, because money makes the world go round. Interesting question. It's going to be kind of a surprise ending, one that you probably aren't expecting, especially if you listen to a lot of other people on the internet, because they'll give you tips and tricks, and here you can go to Patreon and do all this other stuff. But I'm going to give you a much higher level question that I think in your life is going to help you out a lot more than just the standard, here are the 7 ways that you can earn a little bit of money from your YouTube channel. And all those things are true, by the way. I'm not criticizing it, but there's certain principles that I think many of you don't understand about actually making any type of money. Now, I don't know what Slayers Gaming means by serious paper. I don't know what serious paper is to him, but for those of us that do earn an income from what we do on YouTube, whether big or small, I believe there is something that we understand that others don't. You know, my channel here, Clients Incoming, is quite a bit smaller than a normal YouTuber. Even other YouTubers that do the type of work I do, what I do doesn't really fit the mold. But the point is, even with a relatively small channel, I still can guarantee you I make a lot more money than a lot of other bigger channels that I've seen around the net. But here's the deal. Making serious paper or making any type of money, it boils down to a simple understanding of economics. Now, you know, what I'm about to tell you right now is not going to necessarily turn you into a billionaire tomorrow, but it's certainly a concept that a billionaire, millionaire, or even a 100,000-aire is going to understand. And that's the simple law of economics that dictates that people face what's called trade-offs. In other words, for you to get something that you want, you're going to have to give up something that you like. If I were to walk into your house right now and ask you to give me $10,000, imagine in your mind, what would I have to give you in order for you to be willing to part with that money? And I'm sure it wouldn't be something as simple as a standard gaming video, okay? The bottom line is people face trade-offs, and if you want to make serious paper, whatever that is for you, you better learn how to develop something that's valuable to someone else, and valuable enough to where they will either want to part with their time, or in the case of this question, part with their money in order to get what you are offering them. And kind of a bonus tip here that I'll give you is that I believe in the principle of what you give somebody else should actually be worth more than you charge them. You know, most people will say watching YouTube is free. It's not free. Watching YouTube costs you time that you could be spending doing other things that you care about, building relationships, making money, working out, making yourself healthy, right? And so people are like, well, YouTube's free. It's not free, because you have to give up your time. And if someone else is going to give up their time to come watch you, you better give them something that's worth them coming to watch. And it's interesting to me that people really don't understand this concept. Like, they see all these other big YouTubers who are making money, and they just think, well, what's the trick that they use? There's no trick. They spent time giving people something that those people cared about, such that those people were willing to part with their time. Enough time for those people to make money. It's really that simple. And if it's not for me, I couldn't care less necessarily about how much time people spend with me on YouTube, simply because I don't monetize what I do specifically on YouTube. I don't monetize my channel, even though these live videos default to monetize, because I am on a network that forces me to do that. Believe me, once I get off this network, that will be a thing of the past. But the point is, if you want someone to give you money, then you got to give them something valuable in return. You better have some knowledge. You better have some information. You better have a product or a service that they're willing to hand you money for. And I would advise you, I'm not your boss. I can't tell you what to do. But I would certainly advise you that if you want them to part with money, and you want them to continue to part with money, you better give them something that's worth more than you're asking them for. And I don't mean insanely, worth more than what you're asking them to give, right? It needs to be fair, but I always like to err on the side of making it a little bit more fair for my customers, people that actually spend money with me. So when you ask me how I make money, how do I earn an income from YouTube? Well, I use YouTube as a means to help people get access to information that they either don't know how to find, or they just don't know because they don't have the experience or the knowledge. And then I say to them, if you'd like more information, if you'd like more of my time and more of the things that I've learned from other mentors and business mentors and life mentors, then I offer programs for you that are affordable depending on where you are in your life, that will help you get the knowledge. But it's not just the knowledge that I'm giving you, it's also experience. I'm giving you the experiences of me and a lot of other people that have come before me that can seriously help you avoid some of the pitfalls that we've gone through and help you get some of the wins that we've gotten. You know, and so I have, for example, my social media ninja academy that a lot of the people that watch this channel are a part of, and that's one of the ways that I earn money. It's not the only way, but it's one of the ways. And so for me, earning quote-unquote serious paper on YouTube is about giving people something of value. And I've heard people say time and time again, a lot of the things that I talk about are different than other people. It's right, because I don't like convention. Half the time when a whole bunch of people believe something's wrong anyway. You know what I mean? Like everybody's telling you that YouTube is broken. You know, YouTube's broken, the algorithm's broken, that's why all these people are losing views. No, all these people that used to get a lot of views have been lazy for the last 6 years lazy in the way they've managed their channel, and now YouTube is basically saying that's not gonna fly anymore, chief. You better get your act together. And because they continue to be lazy, they got less views and they got less money. It's not broken. You know, or like when I started doing coaching, telling you to calm down with the monetization stuff, like the sky is falling, we're not going to be able to monetize anymore. Like, everybody calm down. If you understand how copyrights work, and if you understand how Google makes its money, you know for sure this copyright thing is going to blow over once YouTube figures out how to do it right. And then what happened? That's exactly what went down. Exactly word for word what I said. But everybody else on YouTube, including people that were making a lot of money, were telling you guys it's over, YouTube's dead, it's dead. No, it's not. It's not dead, and it's not going anywhere, at least not anytime soon. So please, if you want that type of canned nonsense, you know, that's part of the reason why people don't make papers. They listen to the wrong people. Oh, you know how to make money? Just invest in the stock market. Nonsense. I had a dude tell me on a video that he could predict the stock market. I'm like, well, why aren't you a trillionaire? Because if you could predict the stock market, by the way, the most wise people about the stock market in the history of this planet say that they can't predict the stock market. So I don't know who this gamer is, you know, on the channel playing video games, tell me, oh, I can totally predict the stock market. You know, and you listen to people who tell you that type of nonsense. And it's not just, you know, some random gamer on YouTube. It's also people on TV telling you a bunch of garbage, right? And that's why you don't actually get what you're looking for, because people don't tell you the truth. And the truth is, if you want to make serious paper, if you want to make money, you're going to have to give somebody something valuable. And it's probably going to have to be something more than just you copycatting somebody else that you saw on YouTube. You got to change it up. You have to position yourself to be different, right? I hope this helps you. We're going to do a 2-for-1 today, so stay tuned. I'm out on the streets right now, but I got somewhere to be. I'm going to shoot another video. That was one that came in my feed, and I wanted to answer it because I thought it was it was a good question for me to answer, because I know a lot of people think about it. But we're going to do another one once I get settled. I got a little bit of things I got to knock out with my family, and then I'm going to shoot another video answering questions from the mailing list. So I hope you guys got a lot out of this, and ladies, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Oh, snap, this dude driving there's a lot of wealthy people out here where I live. This dude's driving a Lamborghini out in front of me. I can't put it on camera just yet because I haven't passed him, but I will if I get close to him. See, he knows how to make money. Either that or he's just broke because he's spending too much money on his car. Here, check it out. There's your guy in that. Hopefully you caught it before he turned the corner there. But bottom line, you want people to give you money, you got to give them something that's worth the money they're going to give you. And in fact, I argue, give them something that's worth a little bit more than what you're charging. All right. Like I said, subscribe here. Be sure to join our mailing list over on clientsincoming.com so that you can send in your questions. You don't have to leave them in the comment section. If you email me the question, I'm much more likely to see it and be able to respond via video, just because I'm on email a lot more than I'm on YouTube. I'm really not on YouTube very much at all, unless I'm watching like a comedy video before I go to sleep, or I'm watching some type of teaching. But I'm very rarely just sitting on my channel talking to people. So that said, remember that we are stronger than I. Love you guys, man. I'll catch you on the next one.